Hello everyone, welcome back to more Great Ace Attorney. How's everyone? I hope you all doing well. Today, starting scene screen is done by Breedy. Check them out, link in the description below. And then we got a new review, Under the Red Hood. Check it out if you so choose to desire. And let's begin. I did read Do You Like Me and Not My Daughter Volume 6 manga came out today. Not going to go for one yet, but it'll be after stream. I just haven't had time. I was so back in an hour and a half from work, so I'm kind of like scrambling a bit. Scrambling, I say. Unfortunately, just a tiny bit. I wish not to be scrambling, but you know, life doesn't choose when it lets you scramble, and it just makes you scramble. But bright side is I did get a new TN and Dokkan. The Zenos popped down for me, which is a guaranteed new unit. If you see the Zenos, then you're summoning. Could it see shortage of me to drink from a hollow chalice moments before raising an objection? On to question and discuss. Pray forgive for discourtesy. Lord Van Zeeks? It seems I must retract my earlier remark. What do you mean? I mistakenly account his Jews with intelligence, but describes him as insightful. Yeah, we have witnessed him falling for a troop trick performed by Westerners and Tano. Wow. Huh? Okay, Speaker, you don't need to fall down. But it's unnecessary. Whatever do you mean? I haven't tricked anyone. Everything I have said is for truth. Indeed. Star Wars Jewel number 5 was undoubtedly repairing the world as he claims. I believe he said it was a good 2 yards of payment, which you had extrapolated, so. That's right, it took me the whole day just to, if it just paid me a measly tuppence for it. Now Marlene, I keep saying lean for whatever reason. Malone, no pony's friend, tell me. Do you have any notion of distance that 2 yards represents? Well, if I'm honest, I don't have a clue, no. 2 yards is a little less than 2 meals. Less than 2 meals? That's not much at all. I know it's a distance rarely vaulted by anyone of moderate Virgo. Would you not agree, my Star Wars friend? Huh, me? Well, I can't say you're wrong, no. What? And you just put chance and wrecked a sign to prevent pedestrians from passing the side of your works? I won't dream of it. What a waste of time. No coaches will have hoped of passing anyways. We just turn any gentlefolks back where they come. Kids just jump over us all the time. But he's just a gentleman as far as I can see. I have little doubt, however, that he could spring over a 2-yard trench in his meanderings around town. I'd be too scared. I'd be like, I'm gonna be the idiot before I sweep his home. Is that true? Is it? The inconceivable truth is that the books just purchased by the accused will find the scene. But no doubt on his way back to his lodging, Mr. Nasme walked down Borough Road. Crushed in a single sentence. And, oh man. Coldman, you can talk? You say that around 5 o'clock of day in question, you slipped and fell on Capabatch Road. Wait, was there suspicious looking Napoleonese behind you at the time? Oh, I can't say as I remember. You don't remember? How about wager, my lone friend? I keep saying lean. I don't know why. You said this old man was the one that accused Saul, but I will lay 1,000 to 1 against you being able to prove it. It's not about proof. I don't know why, I'm just not satisfied with volume. The older line, but Zeke, explain yourself. My lord. If you had such tremendous argument up against your sleep, why in the world do you not prefer doing the summation explanation? I wanted to give this young foreign student the sightseeing experience he no doubt came from. I want him to see for himself how the opinion of a jury is so rarely swayed. But my hospitality has its limits. Unlike the dragon maids, they have unlimited hospitality. And the has been reached, I feel. Oh, he took the cape off, baby. So my lone friend, today's sightseeing tour of London is now over. What are you talking about? He's about to go Super Saiyan. My lord! Oh, so they announced Charlotte for Sparking Zero. I don't play Legends, so like I couldn't care. But if it's like old crossover characters such as Charlotte, I'd be down to clown. So I am for what Charlotte represents. But prosecution requests permission to call its next witnesses to the stand. Granted. Brave, bring forth for witnesses. It's the next witnesses? Mr. Naruto, do you not remember? We've been told on several occasions there were eyewitnesses to the incident. Yes, I remember. One of them being a Scotland Yard policeman, no less. I'm afraid it's likely to be for prosecution's next witness. What? No matter who Venzi brings out to stand as the witnesses, no matter what they say. I believe in so see Ki-san. I know he's innocent. I have to keep believing to the very end, until this battle is over. Witnesses, please state your name and occupation for the code. But guy is so fucking tired. I mean, it's relatable. Cosman will beat Stop! Never till we put on the street, stop! And I'm his beat. Patricia's my name. I'm proud to say I'm this young talent's hero's wife. I like having both have stars in their eyes. What's the story here? Well, in truth, we're not only married long. We've not been married long. In fact, we celebrated our first anniversary only the other day. No, it was your husband I was asking about. He seems tired. Hardly surprising. With Stan being an honorable occupant, patrolling the beat is the most demanding work in the world. Oh, Willie, I'm sure I've heard that before, actually. You in fact have. Indeed, apart from where there is a gallant officer's trudge through some 20 miles a day, you know. The patrol burning houses, pubs, collect taxes, survey the streets, check the meals, are ringing true. They are responsible for keeping the streets clean, lying and extinguishing our street lights. There are a number of items on that list that don't sound much like policing duties at all. Like collecting taxes, like do you not have like a tax man? Like, you know, tax man, you give me your taxes. I won't be funk and sleep. I mean, shit, I would have collapsed a long time ago. That's a lot of work. But it goes without saying that policemen's primary duty is the apprehension of criminals. Even when he's off duty, a constable is expected to investigate and resolve any crimes on his beat. But London Bobby is a man of honor. And a man of slumber. On the day in question, the man and his wife walked out by a wall in the opposite direction. But when this incident has occurred, is that not correct, Mr. and Mrs. Beat? That's right, sir. Isn't it, well? Poor man is so tired he's chewing on his hat strap. Constable will be sad, never to report the street, sir! What a great witness he's gonna be. Yeah, we gotta wake him up and he's gonna say the same fucking shit all over again. Very good. I'd like to hear your formal testimonies now, please. You tell the court exactly what you saw on the afternoon of the incident. Yes, sir! Man, dude seemed like he was about to collapse, though. It was a long anniversary, and Will was taking me out for a meal. There's no time to change after work. Anyways, two silhouettes put out of a fog on the pavement in front of us. All of a sudden, one of them just collapsed on the floor, and the other one scouted something before running off. We went straight over, of course, and then went for help at a nearby police box. It was definitely that Japanese man in the dock. Will and I saw him both as clear as day. I mean, it sounds like he did, but okay. Wow, this is extremely compelling testimony, I must say. I mean, it's very damning. Oh dear, this policeman and wife are claiming to positively identify Mr. Nasime at the scene. If the testimony is true, the alternative course of events that you established with some mentioned explanation will be quash. It's death knell, in fact, because that alternative was never viable in the first place. Well, an unfortunate betrenching on your wedding anniversary too. Never says happy marriage like a good old stabby stab. Oh, I know, but I still managed to go out for the evening with my man. I thank the Lord for that. Gosh, the life of a London Bobby sounds very hard indeed. It sounds fucking... I don't want to say not worth it, because I'm sure if I get reward for the job and all that stuff. But like, God dang, that just sounds worth all around. Indeed. However, this cross-examination would be over in minutes. You may well have time to rest this afternoon. What do you mean by that? Yes, what do you mean by that, sir? My lone friend, when I saw the face of the man fleeing the scene. But testifying under oath, it was without doubt accused Mr. Soseki Nasame. And one of his witnesses is a policeman, no less. So you appreciate the gravity of the situation. I'm sure. Except for man so tired his wife has to do all the talking. Enough preamble. Counsel for defense, commence the cross-examination, please. Yes, my lord. Ugh. No time to change out the work, you say. Are you also a member of the police, Mrs. Beat? Oh no, sadly not. It's a job for strapping young men only. Women, children, and the elderly can't even apply it. That's discrimination. Be the change you want to see in the world. Well, I think you can probably see why children and the elderly can't do it. Can you? I think Will looks even handsomer in his uniform. It suits you down the ground, doesn't it, darling? I just finished my beat. Pat and I were heading back to the station. I was actually planning on getting changed though. Is he talking in his sleep? This is creepy. Oh no, I much prefer you in uniform. Sometimes I don't even recognize you when you're in plain clothes. Because the man never gets a day off! Oh dear, that doesn't seem healthy. It does not. For multiple reasons. Currently here to the point, and you were going for a meal after you finished your beef for the day, correct? That's right, sir. Yes, I was fit to drop, to be honest, just spending the whole day on my feet. But please use my laugh, sir. As long as I'm proud owner of this, I serve my city and my queen to the end. What's that now? It's my warrant card, sir. Proof that I'm a London copper. It's the noble founding principles of the force when honest. I'm reminded to all of us policemen our sworn duty. To patrol the streets of London town and uphold the peace of the common man. Sir! And for the noble cause, I cover 20 miles every single day without fail and without grumble. Because I know the plying of my boots all Londoners need here to feel safe and secure. So fighting crime doesn't appear to come into it then. But sir, just on that one particular day, I was looking forward to celebrate my wedding anniversary. Mrs. B puts up a lot being married to a Bobby like me. I wanted to show my dealer how much I care. I truly like them as a couple, I'm not gonna lie. And I really like the designs. They're all cute, they're all adorable. Oh, Pat. Oh, whoa. Oh, what a charming couple. The young love is such a joy to behold. It really is. It warms this Irishman's heart. It's a little over the top, perhaps not the whole. You and freaking Ace Attorney, everything is over the top. And then, kindly describe what happened next. Two silhouettes. That's why they were coming towards us, walking up bar one in the opposite direction. There was a pump finger, followed by a scrawny, thin-looking man. But does sound like exactly like the victim picture of his print, and like Mr. Nasame. Yes, unfortunately it does. And you saw it at that time, there's no one else nearby. Yes, quite so. It was dark, but there's streetlights on Briarwood, you see? There's no one else around at all. Isn't that right, my darling? Oh, what? Oh, yes, that's right. Guys, there's a life log on the ground. But Briarwood stayed straight. You can see it fairly long down the pavement. And then there's street lighting as well. I didn't see any pedestrians. Before sleep takes us from home, your answer please, Mr. B. Are you quite sure of what you just said? Yes, sir, the cop who spends all the day, every day, keeping watch of the streets of Switzerland, sir. I'm as sure as my love for Patricia is true. Oh, Pat. Oh, whoa. They're still maintaining there's no one else around than the victim of the attack. And started to seem like it must be really how it happened. Began to seem like there's no one to one. Well, if I didn't stop Mr. Nosman, then he further seen all too conveniently. But that's very true. Thank you. I believe we have a reasonable, clear idea of the situation just before the incident. What happened at the crucial moments that followed. Oh, scoured something. What do you mean by that? Well, I couldn't quite make out what it was at the time. But when we got closer, we realized what it was. Didn't we, darling? What? Oh, yes, that's right. It was some more books. Oh, books. Yes, sir, the compromise jump a number of them. All of them will have the victim will have payment. Indeed. See, that's a picture of his photographic print. Books and a knife. Two things you try to drop together. That one Japanese man did that when he did the deed. I feel a bias here. Let's not forget that it remains to be established if a defendant was indeed an attacker. But was I am the man in the dark without question, sir? The mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes, the top mouth, the snub nose, everything. Any more insults you want for it? Yeah! Might as well power on, but dude, if he is found guilty, he's gonna be sent to the gallows. Let's not insult him on the way out. That's why he looked down at the poor defenseless woman with his terrifying intense eyes, and then suddenly threw his books on the pavement and ran away. I see. This is tough. This seems as though telling the truth here. Now we might have covered an unambiguous testimony that comes from a policeman and his wife. Now please continue. Yes, sir! Was your husband who went to fetch help? No, I went. I may not be a police officer myself, but I'm a proud wife of one after all. It's that right, my darling? Huh? Right, yes, that's right. I asked Miss Beat to go. I was out to do it at that point. But the Bobby's never truly after you coach, so I felt obligated to stay and go the scene. You never clock out. You're forever on the job. Very launcherable, Mr. B. Preserving the scene of a crime is a task of considerable importance. But I said Patricia, you say? I told her where to find the white police box. The white police box? What? Any police box do? Forgive my ignorance, but what do you mean? Yeah, exactly. What do you mean by the white police box? Depends on the classification. You see who deals with that. Oh, so we got deal restrictions here. But the woman was stabbed was actually on my beat. So I took Patricia up away to the police box for the beat that they found her, so she could go and we put it. I went there as quickly as I could and asked for help on the Bobby on duty. There's never more point than a young couple in love working together, you know. And thanks to your swift response, quickly was resolved. The actions of two more citizens. Oh please, he's making us blush, isn't he, darling? Yes, that's what Patricia said, sir. Oh, let's move on, shall we? Too much lovey-dovey here. But surely you won't have been able to see his face with the light of gas street lamps, weren't you? We absolutely could. Us Londoners have excellent eyesight, I have, you know. Why, it was baked into the genes, of course. Londoners have the best eyesight on the planet. You can't stop them having good eyesight. The life of the street lamp was more than enough. My husband always told me that the fog was only like Danny. Yes, and love a fog. We're famous for it across the globe, I believe. But it's an absolute menace to those who have to live with it, of course. Oh, it is! When it's thick, you can see the hand at the end of your own arm. Yes. Oh, I take your point. Now, can you stop shaking your husband about? Can't give him brain damage. Because the fog makes our eyes very sharp, you see. I mean, you would get used to it eventually. But I can tell for sure and certain it was that little Japanese man we saw. Can't we, darling? What? Yes. Oh yes, it was the accused, I must say. The mustache, the hunchback, the cat-like eyes, the laptop mouth, the snub. Unmistakable, sir. As far as this couple's testimony is concerned, there can't be any questions. It was so the key sound beside wanting away from the scene of the crime. So that's it, okay. What do you think, Mr. Naho? Well, I have to admit, on hearing testimony, it would just seem like it would just seem as though Mr. and Mrs. Beat saw this save us all. Mr. Nussman wanted from the scene of crime Broadway Street that day. Yes, I feel the same. So if that's true, where does that leave us? We must have jury are sure to call for a guilty vote after this testimony. No! Then what would we do? Gus, my son was here. What are you trying to say? I think you would try to find a contradiction somewhere else in the testimony. What do you mean, somewhere else? Statement about seeing Mr. Natsume is unequivocal. So clarifying question will help, but if you can identify okay. Mr. Loso, can I ask you something? Oh yes, I thought we were going back to testimony. What is it? Well, you keep asking us all these questions about everything we told you, so seems like you don't believe our testimony, is that right? Well, out with it! Yeah, you better believe us. Like I'm hiding behind my husband. He's gonna punch you. What? No. Oh no, it's really not that at all. Man. They like to put a policeman car a lot. I don't like that. Just like, oh, what? Do you know? Like it's very much like gives out advice. Like, do you know who I am? Do you fuck know who I am? I am Brad H. Pitt. Okay, you don't put 3 squirts of hot milk in my coffee. Okay, I only ask for 2. We do this, we make it, and get it right correct. If you don't, well, I'm gonna have a BF, which is a bitch fit, so you want to dodge that altogether. My husband's a policeman, remember? I know what I saw. Every last detail, everything, like, oh, I know, what book of books the man dropped. I could tell the names of every single one. I could, every single one. He dared to question how liable my testimony is. What would you, Miss B? No, it won't do at all. That Japanese lawyer had no idea what I'm capable of. If I do forget him for a song, guys, I don't think a moment that will. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to cause offense. Please put your husband's fist down. Perhaps we like an opportunity to supplement your testimony, Mrs. B. Might that appease you? Oh, thank you, my lord. Let's have things quite nicely. Where, darling? Darling is asleep.
Objection.
There were 3 books, baby. So you're saying there were 4 books? But sorry, I remember all of them. Picture of Musa somebody, what's it, yawning, a meal for someone, and a finger agami something. I'm sorry, Mrs. Beat. But there's a fundamental flaw in that statement of yours. Oh no, what flaw? Simply that at the scene of a crime, there are only 3 books, not 4. Yeah, here we go, we'll come back. What? Have a good look at this photographic point of the scene of a crime. As you can clearly see, there's only 3 books. But, no, that can't be. I saw them. Oh, I know what it is. Yes, you can't fool me. Sorry? It's that big lump of a dead body. The lady so large, her corpse is blocking the view of the 4th book, that's all. My Philly's trying to remember if the poor woman isn't dead. Even if we're assaulted her size. Yeah, she's still alive. And goddamn. No, I'm sorry, Mrs. B. But Mr. Nicely could have possibly dropped the full books you described. Why not? Fascinating. And from your search and tone, something you can really sustain with evidence, I presume. I got a receipt. I don't think tell me you forgot evidence, Rusuke. The fundamental thing in any code of law. Counsel, you will present evidence to substantiate your claim or withdraw it. We got a receipt, okay? The evidence is right here. In the form of his bookshop receipt. From your books. Yes, this receipt details Mr. Natsume's purchase that day. As you can see, only 3 books are listed. No! Therefore, Mr. Natsume will have dropped 3 books at the scene of the crime. Which means that your passive observation, madam, can't be relied upon. Ugh. So it can't be denied. But although you say it was the defendant you saw, you can very well be mistaken. No! Oh no! No, 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 no! All the nose. I think we shot from the sky there a bit too high. We escaped. I feel like we're Icarus right now. It's apparently evident that it's your powers of deduction that cannot be rely upon my lone Napoleonese friend. What? What can be denied is that these 2 witnesses saw the accused running from the scene. A fact that you know very well you have no hopes of disproving. Ugh. Ooh. He hits hard and deep. So you've striven to avoid attention from that by dint of some inconsequential discrepancies. Would that be fair? He seems wide for me. But you play as someone would call against you. What are you talking about? You have a 4th book? It's quite simple, let me explain with a toast. To the policeman's wife and her entirely accurate testimony in every respect. Oh? You see, the matter is not up for debate. On the scene of Baowu, a total of 4 books were most definitely found. But we see only said 3! But what about the photographic print? It only shows 3 books. It's behind the body. Oh, the body's on top of it. That's why only 3 can be seen in that print. That print? You mean to say... Allow me to present another one. One shows the victim's hand. I don't believe it. It's the 4th book. As you observe, the 4th book was hidden from view, but which no print of the victim's torso. No! No! Come on, Rusuke, you recognize that book. Oh no! Oh no! There, you see? Look at that, look at that. Look. Yes. It's just like I said, isn't it, my darling? Yes, sir, Patricia's always right, sir. I can see that you're in a jolly marriage. She got a bit rambunctious when we call her alive. So, like, maybe a bit spoiled. I don't know. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to be spoiled, but she seems a bit... I don't know if spoiled is the correct word. Maybe it is, I don't know. Of the vibe she's currently giving. Let's say the receipt for the books pushes above accused on the day in question. Miss B, Vitalis once again, if you please. Oh yes, of course. The pictures of Monsieur someone or another. The pictures of Monsieur Yusuke. I don't know. What's the yearnings? Canterbury yearnings. A meal for someone. A meal for Gabo. You. As the count suggests hope, for witness remembers the book titles fall asleep. I was about to say, not fall asleep, there's some details there in here. Miss Brett's powers of recollection can only be described as exceptional. Do you hear that, Wolf? The gentleman pay me a compliment. Yes, I'll follow, sir. Patricia's follows. But only 3 books on the receipt. And Miss B mentioned Fope. Well, I mean, the Fope was in the victim's hands. So surprising about that. As you could clearly see, the victim, clearly the book is that of which is shown in the photographic print. I'm sorry, Counsel, but it doesn't that not seem odd? Why would the Fope book be omitted from the receipt? It's not all, my lord. As the photographic clearly shows, the Fope book was found in the victim's clutches. In other words, it belongs to the victim. The victim was someone calling book? I wonder, what became of that Fope book? Honestly, it wasn't overlooked by the investigating officers of Scotland Yard. Here, I have it as evidence. You will submit that and for aforementioned photographic print to the court, please, counsel. We can examine that book. My pleasure, my lord. For prosecution West. Oh, we're gonna look at this thing. Oh, look at this! The book has been badly. I mean, you could tell that from the photographic print! You never be able to read it in this state. Especially of a lot of pages. What a terrible waste. Judging from the scorched inches of the paper, I think the damage must have occurred very recently. A book recently damaged by fire. Doesn't seem to raise a red flag for me. It's almost like we heard that story somewhere before too. Recently. Let me see. It's a book entitled Lion's Pride. I'm afraid I don't know any English literature at all. So it won't be something I heard. Wait a minute. The Lion's Pride? That's strange. I think I've heard that book by the name before. And very recently too. A title recognized too, Mr. Nodderho. Oh, we're not opening it? Okay, cool. I mean, we just need to look at the back, I guess. What? You seem surprised, my lone friend. But your assistance tonight has been vain. It's entertaining, yes. I had a ball knocking you down, but futile. But Spurchus will go root to the accused loggings that you tried to establish in some ancient explanation, and the attempted describing of witnesses' passive recollection in your cross-examination. Futile? I walked right into this, didn't I? You did. See, everything we said is true. Is that right, my darling? Dang, it felt like you just snapped the guy's neck. Yes, Pat? Mammy, Pat. So, perhaps the ladies and gentlemen of Duel would like to reconsider their positions. Should the court waste any more time on this Napoleonese travesty? Or is the decision you have to make all too apparent already? You have heard all the witnesses and seen all the evidence. Trial has run its course. Mr. Nato, I'm afraid we're in a terrible, precarious position. I know, but if I fight back in the wrong way now, I could very well just make matters. I mean, how can you make it worse than a guilty verdict? Always wait with an objection. I'm not done yet. No, my lone friend. It's over. But that's cross explanation once you found a chance to establish a credible defense and you failed. The die has been cast. Oh, I like the words, the dice have been cast. There's no more room for debate. Well, it might be over as far as he's concerned, but I can't think of what to say. If I may, Lord Van Zeeks, it seems somewhat bullish to close down debate at this point. The insignificant Eastern Isle must be a lawless hoe indeed. Wow. Will a lowly judicial assistant have the audacity to intervene on a moment like this? Oh? I am too much shame, still a very inexperienced low. So you have to forgive me, but I consider my assistant's advice essential and her opinions invaluable. Mr. Nadaho, I like the bond these two have. Very, very good bond. Best bond. One of this land's greatest guiding principles is tolerance. So, the court will hear you, madam. Go ahead, Miss Sartor, please. Very well. Pray, what insight can you give us? What have we overlooked in this matter that you see it fit to pursue further? Well, the court has been presented with new evidence, but only after the last cross-examination finished. We need to examine the evidence! I see. And you believe that this new evidence warrants full examination, do you? Mr. Nadaho, what do you think? It's just a possibility that this new evidence might be the decisive proof we've been waiting for. The judge is surely to ask the members of the jury to announce their leanings in a moment. I think it was, like, yesterday at this point. And of course, he's surely to ask to explain the what the crucial piece of evidence is and why. It's always that why part. You know, just roll with it. Don't ask why. Just roll with it. We must take this opportunity to examine the new... Yeah, we did that. Yes, I understand. And thank you, Ms. Sartor. This is it. Ms. Sartor's son has managed to win us one last chance here. I can't let it go to waste. Defense wishes to present evidence, my lord. Yeah, I love that sprite so much. He stares into my soul, and I love it. Very well. The defense may present one full piece of evidence. The book. The evidence in question is what we can see from the newly presented photographic print of the crime scene. The fifth book found in the victim's hand.
Objection.
We have already discussed the fifth book at length! I mean, we have. It's been a long discussion about that book. Of it being in the victim's grasp at the time, no significance has been attached to it. Well, I'm about to attach some significance to it. All over it. You cannot touch it without getting some significance on you. Presume the metaphor would be a fragmented waste of the court's time, as you well known. Ugh. Yes, I'm afraid, counsel, I must concur with the prosecution on this matter. When I afford you this opportunity, you led the court to believe... Yeah, there's a clue here, so... trust me, there's a clue here. So I must sit there, elaborate, counsel. You identified this clue at once. Did I make myself clear? Oh, yes, my lord. It's... Mr. Nadaho. I believe the prosecutors tried to avoid a full examination of evidence. Which means you very well might be on the right tracks. Yes, I think you might be right. So, counsel, precisely what's the valid clue of this case, which this fourth book contains?
Got it.
Or ask the court to observe the back of the book in question. The back? What do you... Good gracious! Okay. This is where we're gonna save off for today, and then we're gonna move on to some math to do. As much as I don't think I saved, but maybe I did. Who knows? Well, okay, time to play some card games. For a tiny bit. Boop boom boom. Okay, I'm going foes. So hopefully that I can just win. Well, now with this hand, I'm gonna quote unquote just win. Cool. This is a great starting hand. Go ahead. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, if they're playing ice bears and they got ice as a do field. I'm not gonna judge. I kind of do want to judge, but we're not gonna judge. Bum 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 bum. I'm trying to get a bit fancy here. I said trying. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Bum 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 bum. Please tell me that just ruins your day. That does not ruin your day. Does this ruin your day? Good judge. Cool. Does not help. Not Willie. So I'm just going to attack straight for 21. The most pathetic Illuminate attack strategy of him. I'm gonna lose here. There's no way I'm not. Willie! You know what? I take it all back. I am the best Luna Light player of the history of Luna Lights. It'd be great if I had a Luna Light engrave. That'd be great draw if I had that. That just had effect it. I mean, you might as well have kept that in your hand. Okay. They're thinking. They set a card. Okay. You know, I'm drawing all of these great cards. The issue is, I can't use them to their full potential. I feel like it's just sad at this point. Like, really sad. I'm assuming that does something. Okay. It's not gonna go my way. Just something tells me. Well, I'm pretty sure I just lost this, but oh well. We see. Oh yeah, I definitely lost to using Tina's. No, they're just showing off. They can just play for infinite amount of time. Yeah, I was gonna say you're not attacking yet? I mean, hey, if you can pop off, pop off. Yeah, there we go. Take it, man. Let me see what I did. This might be my last one tonight. I am really tired after like staying so late at work today. So this might be my last one. Which I know it's not a lot, but I'm just tired. Interesting. Let's see if I can survive against the White Dragon Archfiend deck. gonna impermanence this. Turn you off. Okay, first we get Tanky. What's that? Boat. Draw. Wow, I wish I had that in my hand. That helps a lot. Cool. I mean, I could just like YOLO it here. That's fine, yeah. I have no words about what just happened. Cause if I did, it's gonna make me sad. And tell you, dog's walking. I'm probably gonna lose. Oh wow. I was hoping for, but not, destruction of, I mean, the non-discard for Earth's fusion. Bad Willie, boom, 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 boom. You can watch Digimon Adventure in Spanish off of Michael Stone. Off of a Microsoft Store online. You still choose to watch Digimon in Spanish if you want to. Which I know some people will probably really much enjoy that as an option. Options are always good. Hi, you can activate effects in the battle phase. Yeah, I'm dead. Just straight up dead. Cool, I'm William, exhausted. So, oh, thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a fun blast. Hopefully, I have more energy tomorrow. But tomorrow will be more Lego and Jones and more Ace Attorney Thursday. So again, thank you all.